Let's continue playing the sinking city. Hello, thalassophobia. Oh no. I'm not ready for any of this. Oh my goodness. Let the Lord of the Woods azure eyes guide you. Lord of the Woods. It's okay. The symbol that we see here reminds me more of a ram. You know, some sort of version of the horned god that can be found from many different traditions and folklore and myths. Do I see something new in here? Ain't that just lovely? Okay, what is this? Some sort of old ritual site or something? It looks like an eye in this pillar. Should I follow the eyes? Yeah, they were talking about Lord of the Woods watching or something like that. I forgot it already. Can I get up here? Apparently I can, yes. It must be so difficult to move in a gear like this. Come on. I'm pressing all the right buttons, but apparently I need to be very careful where I'm pressing those buttons. Come on. Okay, maybe through here then. Oh, this gear looks so fragile and so heavy. Do I dare to look behind me? I don't even know what that is that we can see in the distance. It almost looks like part of a boat. No matter where I go, I'm so afraid and so nervous, but it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. You see how I need to keep saying that to myself? Or maybe you hear it more than you see it. What the frick is going on there? I don't want to go there, so I'm gonna go here where there are, I don't know. Yo, there is a hole. Some kind of creature is gonna come out from that. Let's just keep following the eyes. Here is an eye, over there is an eye. I'm glad that they have marked this path so well. Frick. What was that? What was that? That was the... Yo! What? Is that the big sea himself? I'm losing my sanity for sure. What are you? What is happening? Okay, some sort of octopus or something. Some sort of creature. I hope you don't kill me if I go over here. I need to keep my light on in order to see something. Okay, so I need to, what the frick? Oh, I can hear someone growling. What the frick? Oh, let's go. Running is the best option. No. Okay, here we have a pole. That's good. Let's continue. Here's another one. There's the scary looking. Maybe I need to take this torchlight down then. Ugh. Maybe I need to just take this away and try to sneak by this creature in the darkness. I'm not here. You never saw me. I totally was not here. Let's keep on going. Okay, so it was my torchlight maybe that alerted the creature. But now we know where we are going. Towards the ominous greenish light. Charles, what are you doing with your life? You are here underwater, going towards some kind of place where some kind of cult is residing in. Why do you do this to yourself? Do I even dare to put on my flashlight? Not that it has too much of an effect in here, but...
Why are you here? You look like a fresh wound.
Interesting choice of words. I guess we probably are. I mean, look at Charles, his red-rimmed eyes. He has seen too much and it haunts him, and you can see it from his eyes. Back at you, I'm here to stop you. Well, let's not be too hostile. Let's not say that we're here to stop anyone. Let's try some quote-unquote friendly banter.
Yeah, well, you're no oil painting yourself, fella.
Imbecile. Strike us down and many more will rise, fresh from the fecund mother's womb, slick, naked, yet burgeoning with strength. Our eyes infest this city, our hands too. We fill young Graham with our words, and soon he will be hollow.
Hollow. I wonder what that implies. You control Graham? Not if the fecund mother dies. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word, but let's ask first this. Let's not antagonize him immediately.
What was that about young Graham?
His house is divided. It cannot stand. The young will succeed the old, as new shoots rise from decay. Our growth shall choke the sun. The veins we open will seed crimson blossoms. The fecund mother grants new life. You should have stayed above.
Oh, shit! What the frick? Maybe I should have stayed above. I don't think I can fight against these things. Let's be honest. I'm gonna get back up.
Yet.
Are you kidding me? I need to take the health kit. I'm not gonna survive this. Oh. Yo! Songs of the Haunt Woods. Yeah. Will feed the daughter of the woods so she devours the weak flesh. Ia subnigura. A mortal man is allowed to touch the womb of the life. Ia. A mortal man is allowed to be reborn in a new form. Ia. A mortal man will gain 1,000 faces, 1,000 eyes, 1,000 vessels for his mind. I think I need to just breathe a bit and take a sip of my coffee and embrace the chaos that is this freaking situation that we are in right now. Okay, well, at least now I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but it's gonna be tricky. Okay, maybe I need a slight break in the midst of all that chaos because that was one of the weirdest fights we have probably been in. A letter from the church. Thus far, old Brutus has refused the gifts of the Lord of the Woods, and the fecund mother. This is our chance to change Oakmont once and for all. Help Graham the son to get rid of his father, and all the streets of the city shall be opened for us. If Graham refuses our wishes, you know what you have to do. Okay, so they wanna take over Oakmont. This is like playing the weirdest ball game. But maybe I'm getting better and better at the weird Eldritch ball games. I don't think that's the best place where I should stand in. I probably should stand somewhere over here so that I can pick these up and toss them to the creature. Come on, toss them to this wall so that I can pick them quickly up. I wonder how many of these I need to toss. This is so stressful, but it is fine. I totally can handle it. Weirdest Eldritch ball game I've ever experienced in my life. Maybe it's getting slower. Dear God. Oh Lord. Need to aim a bit better. Running around, avoiding eldritch horrors. This is what we do. Do 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 do. What is my health? Bad. Okay. Let's go and take some health. Wise man knows when to retreat and take some health thingies. That is my last health kit. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, for freak's sake. Did I mention that this is slightly too much for dear old Charles? It's just... Ugh. And now I cannot take any extra risks because I'm just a PI who is trying to avoid eldritch horrors. Please die already. Ain't nobody got time for this. No. I will talk more once I've survived this shite. Can I craft health kits in the midst of a fight? Apparently I can. Well, this is nice. Let's go. This is what this fight is gonna be. Me crafting health kits, running around to take them, hiding behind this. I don't know if this is gonna even work. I mean, I guess the things drop in here as well if they want to, like we saw. But if this is how I'm gonna deal with this fight, then fine. This is absolutely fine. Learning new skills every day. Could you just like... Nope. Ouch. That hurt my heart. I should stay here so that the yellow things will fall closer to me. I'm not sure if I should manage to aim them inside that place or not. The most important thing is just to remain calm and avoid proximity of that thing. I wonder if I could catch them from the air. Did I actually manage to take down the freaking Eldritch Horror? Are we actually fine now? Can I just breathe for a while? Oh my goodness, we are so gonna need help. Oh, that was hard. But interesting mechanics. Okay, let's take a look at all the things and gather as many resources as we can. We got a new Mind Palace clue, and I think we need to make some deductions before we can take a look at this place properly, so let's do that. A churchgoers, yeah, it's a cult. Graham had a deal with Church. Graham, working with the Redemption Church, planned to replace Protus. The Church can control Graham. The Redemption Church believes they can control Graham. Let's try these two. Maybe this one. The cultists could manipulate Graham. The cult will try to use Graham to grow their power base in Oakmont. Then this too. Graham wants to take Brutus's place. Graham is the one who tried to take Brutus's place as the head of the family. Interesting. It makes sense, I guess, because Brutus had been a very cruel leader, if I understood correctly. Very harsh and cruel leader of their family before. So we need to choose between Graham's motivated to change things, which says Graham's brave enough to go against the family's traditions. He really wants to change things for better. Or this one. So we can choose. Graham will stand firm. Graham is able to resist the cult's influence. He's made of stronger stuff than they think. Graham, cultist's puppet. Graham will become nothing more than a puppet. His strings pulled by the cults. Well, it seems like he fought bravely in the war and he stood by his friend. I want to believe that he will stand firm even though he made kind of questionable decision. I guess all of these people we meet in this city are making questionable decisions in a desperate situation. I'm gonna choose this. Maybe I'm watching this world through rose-tinted glasses, but it's fine. Could they really mend things? I'm not sure if I believe in that. I would like to believe in that, but I bet there is much more to that. Graham has grown up under Brutus's, regime. So if Brutus has been as harsh as we have come to understand, then it must have affected Graham and also traumatized him for sure. I don't know if we can fix things anymore, if it's just too late. I don't even really truly understand, even after reading all our casebook notes, that who is this another Brutus? Under that shell, how do you say it? Under his face. Who is there under his face? Who is that? And this we didn't read yet, so let's do that. A letter from the church. Thus far old Brutus has refused the gifts of the Lord of the Woods and the Fecund Mother. This is our chance to change Oakmont once and for all, help Graham the son to get rid of his father, and all the streets of the city shall be open for us. If Graham refuses our wishes, you know what you have to do. And we got a speech bubble, a talking icon on top of that, so I'm assuming that we need to take this to Graham and talk with him. So let's do that next. It shows us that there are still Mind Palace things happening, but at the moment I cannot really do much about them. I need to find more evidence. I made my choices concerning our clues. So now I'm just gonna examine this place, and I'm sorry that there is this Mind Palace clue icon next to us.
Ah, now that's a familiar smell. Like your dead skunk.
That's a wheelchair.
Well made. Pricey.
Indeed. Okay, now we have all evidence collected. What do you want me to do in the Mind Palace? So let's see what we are getting here. Help Graham. The family will be in good hands with Graham. He'll change the city for the better and be able to resist the cult. I would like to think this. I mean, he had arranged this soup kitchen in front of their mansion, and he was willing to give those potatoes to the man whose family was hungry. I think it says a lot about a person, of how they choose to act in a situation like that. It's interesting when you look at his face, the face that is not hidden under the mask looks so worn down by his experiences in the war. And then the mask part just looks sad. But I think I'm gonna choose to help Graham. Let's be honest, Brutus's thugs threatened us. I don't think I've seen any evidence of the fact that Proteus would have changed, like any true evidence. So I'm gonna help Graham. Look at me being the agent of chaos. Maybe this is completely a wrong choice, but I'm gonna make it anyway. Yes, I can hear the whisperings. I can hear them. I kind of would like to take a photo of this. Just as a memory. A completely unnecessary photo of things that we see in here. Now this is interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know if we are able to save our photos anywhere, but I just like the idea that my private investigator is photographing everything. With that in mind, we probably should have photographed this as well, but it is fine. So this place is interesting as well. This image we have seen before already, and I actually think I saw this in the Sherlock Holmes game that dealt with similar themes. Interesting. Can we take some resources? Was there anything? Yes, there was. Good. Anything interesting on this side? Well, the game did tell us that we have collected all the evidence, but I want to collect this beautiful shell as well. This was a horrible place. Let's never get back in here, okay? I just want to get out from here, away from here. That was quite something. That was actually so much quite something that I'm gonna save my game. Let's go. Oh no, his ears are gonna pop.